Let's go. Last time I played with 3 different teams and got my ass whooped 3 different times. Got the same night, goddamn, and dog was whooping my ass on Dark Souls too, so let's go.
It's the Portland Trailblazers facing the Houston Rockets. To the Rockets with a tip. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland.
Motherfucking shit.
Pippen. Grant is out there with Sabonis. Smith and Stoudemire with the point guard. And the basketball.
Mr. Green.
That's just too deep. A lot of line with way too many moves in there. Almost automatic.
To the paint. Sabonis. Nice rebound by the court. The Rockets defend down in for those.
What are you gonna do on Pippen? Give me that.
Pippen with the steal. Pass to Grant. Overboard. And here's Sabonis.
That's what I'm talking about. Big Sabonis, nigga.
Trade of Sabonis is a problem for the defense. Excels at getting perfect position on that offensive glass.
Real shit.
The Blazers getting the bucket.
What are you gonna do?
Here's Elijah. Sabonis grabs the ball. And just about a minute into the first quarter, Smith gives to Pippen. Inside, Grant. That ball. Nice feed that time for Scottie Pippen.
Yep, y'all.
He got to the 10. I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start giving up high percentage looks. That doesn't typically end well.
So timeout call here, the first for Portland.
Adjustments are a part of the game.
Also,
the coach sees something that like it.
Dream going down today, boy.
Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Who get that?
And Fort pulls it down. And here are the Rockets now. To the inside. And the basketball on his right.
Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
Sabonis. Here's Stoudemire. It's a nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Smith with the basket on the assist by Pippen.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
And Short Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. This one for 3.
He might hit it. Nah.
Doesn't get the drop for him. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Smith finds Stoudemire. Sabonis and Portland again with the bucket.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
Well, the truth is, though, he's tall enough to get that off against anyone.
Maxwell, the best to Elijah.
What are you gonna do?
Oh, there's Sabonis. And he overshot that one, missing. Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. They lead by 4. Faster Grant.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. First quarter basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Smith surveying the D. Lets it fly. Another miss by Houston.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that. Open, lucky. Right there.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming off.
Motherfucking mad
And
back.
Houston gets called for the
Saying
foul.
knock the hell out of Gary Payton.
One of those physical guys at that position, never bashful when it comes to trying to draw contact.
Portland shooting their first free throws of the night. And he's good on the second. Here's Maxwell. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Pass to Thorpe. Will it go? Just 4 to shoot. Fires Charlie Lee. They get the rebound.
Motherfucker, ain't no motherfucking foul.
Sends it to the line.
And the thing about Thor, I mean, as strong as he is, he's extremely agile. I mean, he really gets up and down the floor. Beautiful.
And he makes both free throws. For the Houston Rockets, they won their last contest in that game against the Jazz in Salt Lake City.
We get that.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to
the second chance points.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now here's Pippen. Second chance shot. Grab the pass to Simone.
Can I get a foul?
Over the back.
Man.
Occasional over the
Shit, you got them foul me. I'm goddamn be wild too. Fucking.
plays and how he attacks the glass.
Now they like to fly in at the last moment rather
Good
than
D2
establish
was.
position early.
Casale's checked in for Houston. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. For the Rockets, Bullard, he's checked in for Ford. Ellie comes in for Orr. And Ian Clark subbed in for Maxwell. Anthony, the pass to Wells. To the right side.
In that policy, boy.
The three-pointer, no good. He's trailed by 6. The pass to Gasol. Olajuwon.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Pass to Ellie. Shot clock at 5. Goes up on the wing. That one misses. And it's Portland the other way. Shrimp pass it to O'Neal. Good D by
Damn,
Olajuwon.
they ain't gonna call nothing this.
Here's Anthony. Akil Olajuwon with the rebound.
And you know, you can't impact the shot that close any better than he did on that.
Boy, whether he blocks it or offers it, the result is pretty much the same.
Okay, 2 minutes with safety. That's what they say, right?
Now that's right. He was ultra safe with that time, no question. Time call here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Let's go.
Portland leading by 4. Right wing. Here's Wells. He gets it to go.
That's what
from
I'm
beyond
talking
the
about.
arc.
Always a
Motherfucking
bonus
binds it,
when
boy.
points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Not loose. Down low. Shrimp. Wells dishes to O'Neal. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He's going to be able to keep Olajuwon.
Come on,
And
man.
the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's
Get in the
exactly
game.
what you need to do.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Gasol. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To the middle. Here's Bullard. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. Now, I don't mean style points. Now, here's Wells. From downtown. Rockets with the rebound. Olajuwon's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Bullard. Fires
Hell
for 3.
no.
That shot off. Now Portland takes it the other way. Here's Shrimp. Tries again.
Damn, what the fuck was that? Yeah, they ain't gonna call nothing. See that bullshit?
Olajuwon's got 5 rebounds tonight. No good from Ellie.
Now, you can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have a reverse in their arsenal.
Rockets making a change here. Brooks checked in.
Come on, you blow this ass out.
Brooks outside. 6 on the shot clock. From 12 feet out. Green for 2 points.
Boy, that's as wide open as you're going to get. The defense needs to lock in and be better than that.
Wells passes to Shrimp. Here's O'Neal. 2 points. That one goes.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
And so it's Portland holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll get right
That's
back
what I'm
to
talking
that.
about. Motherfucking defense, boy.
And hope you enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers guys, what do you think?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances.
Damn.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
Fuller was out there with it.
Damn, that's my fault.
That's Flex. And it's Olajuwon in the second. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque.
Damn, they ain't gonna call shit, huh? Except for on me.
Explosiveness, the dream is something to behold.
Nuggets trailed by 6. Brooks dealing out of it. The shot's good. And here are the Trailblazers now. Anthony kicks to well. Offline with this three.
Man, they gonna let these niggas right back in the game with all this goddamn.
Here's Ellie. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Portland leading by 4.
Damn, that's my fault. I hit the wrong goddamn button.
Here's Cassell.
That's what I'm talking about.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
But boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Over the taller defender, this is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Today's player is not intimidated by size. You even give them a sliver of a window. They're going to make that shot.
Well, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Corey rejected for Olajuwon. Corey comes in for both. Maxwell is checked in for Owen. And Smith subbed in for Cassell. Ford the pass to Maxwell. Smith with it. Now Smith defending.
Fuck out of here, boy.
And it's always been about the effort defensively for Pippen, known as a stopper and a fantastic shot blocker to boot.
And we're about 2 minutes in the second quarter. Ford the pass to Maxwell. Now the 5 on the shot clock.
Damn.
Nobody out. There was the time.
His jump shot is so pure. The league has to respect. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to come to the league.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Green, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possession. What's going on out there?
And Smith missing.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy's a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Grant, he makes another one. That's 4 up and 4
You
in.
must be great.
What an excellent post.
Everybody got to have
Good
career
things
high.
happen when you make that next look.
Maxwell against Pippen. And it's 2. Unloads from 13. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
You gotta respect the quickness of Pippen. Just terrific at getting to the right spot there in transition.
Maxwell against Smith.
What?
Oh, that's blocked.
I can't believe you tried it. All the way, all the way.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes play. That one goes in.
And we're beginning to just flat out fall apart because
One of the niggas, that's what I'm talking about.
on the interior.
Shot to stop the run. The Rockets with another miss. The Trailblazers.
Yeah, they blowing the hell out the niggas.
Started out with a best for Grant. Good.
That motherfucking Grant is on fire, blood.
Now hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
They're trying to snap them out of this little
ball to them right now. They're having a hard time
Got Kenny the real jet on lock, huh?
Clark is checked in
Got
for
that boy
Brooks.
with the icicle.
Now here is Smith.
Ain't no
Still
motherfucking
getting
foul.
lined up offensively. No scoring yet for him.
Let's go.
Here's Ori. The putback.
Nice.
We talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Trent. That ball. Nice speed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got 4 assists in the game. Rockets trail by 13. Smith outside. Now the pass to Maxwell. To the inside.
See that shit. They gonna let me fucking jump on time.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Releases.
Get in there.
Here's Trent. Goes up again. Right side Pippen. And Stoudemire in the corner. At the Pippen. Takes the
Get
three.
in there.
And rebound collected by Orange.
It's not there right now with the team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And it's good. 2 points. Ford's got it back down to single digits for the Rockets.
Great move. This is what you get when Thorpe's being aggressive. He's a high shooter in that area.
Olajuwon's checked in for the Rockets. Giselle comes in for Smith. And the Trailblazers making the change here as well. Trent's checked in.
In there, what?
Pippen. He is rebounded by Houston. Ford's got his 50
Boy,
right
Dick
now in
ain't
the
going
game.
for that.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Now here is Smith. He has 5. Stoudemire outside. From deep 3-point range. Olajuwon grabs the miss. Olajuwon's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Ori.
Damn.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to get the team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Good shot,
Bobby
Bron.
Andrews out there now for the Rockets. Bullard, he's checked in for Thorpe, and it's Ellie in for Ori. Rockets trail by 10. Here's Cassell.
That's us.
This one goes out of bounds.
Man, they cheating us all the way around.
And a chance now to look at the Chicago versus Knicks. On Saturday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago against the Bulls. Then on Thursday, they'll go back
MJ up
home and be
next.
hosting the Orlando Magic.
What the fuck is Jermaine O'Neal doing? Oh, Lord. Okay, I was gonna say they trying to make my man get injured. What the fuck?
Trailblazers on D. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Good look there as well. And this is what the Kings worked on. Pay too much attention to him, and he'll burn you with a nice find.
Here's Anthony with the drive. Tries from the block. And that's good off the
Good play,
glass.
Jet there.
Schroep's got his first points in this one.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
Olajuwon dishes to Clark.
What he's gonna do?
Olajuwon against O'Neal. And this is one.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Next to Wells. For 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Boy, he's putting pressure on the defense. That's 2 from downtown this period.
Rockets trail by 11. There's 21 seconds left in the second quarter.
Plus, they'll get that little green light on them niggas on.
Oh, they are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the play.
In there.
The shot by Wells. No good. Here's Cassell.
In there.
From outside off the mark. track.
Yeah, he hit.
And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers in control of the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a cruising game inside, and it's working for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everyone. Did you catch that? I got it. Yeah, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. How about that first half, fellas? Portland came out ready to play. You could see the daggers in their eyes as they went on a 10-4 run to start things off. After one, they held an 8-point advantage. Then in the hard-fought second quarter, they more than held their own, increasing their advantage to finish up 9 at the break. Check, how do you think the Trailblazers will play?
Well, this has been a great overall performance. They match their effectiveness on offense with their intensity on D, and the same all-around effort is going to be crucial in the second half. They still got work to do. Don't celebrate too much.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about Houston?
Goddamn Brian Grant. Tough performer. That's a rarity all first.
You know, guys seem to be going through the motions, not cutting, not hustling. They failed to get back into a great offensive rhythm.
All right, come on, let's go and finish it off.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Trailblazers leading by 9 on the floor for Portland. They got Grant.
In there.
He's out there with Pippen. Sabonis is out there with Smith. And it's Stoudemire in at the 1 spot.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Here's Elijah. It's good. It's just that time for Smith. Elijah's got 10 points in the game.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Let me get that.
There is nothing better than catching the rhythm as early as possible. Boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Horry. And no good that time. And it's Portland the other way. Here's Pippen. And contact on the shot. So he'll shoot a free throw shot.
Simply put, one of the best small forwards of all time. A defensive powerhouse and a fearless scorer.
And both free throws good for Pippen. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. A 12-point game. With the shot. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Help that boy.
And it's Smith that time on the assist by Pippen. That's now 8 points for Smith.
You see Smith there pull it out from deep. His 3-point shot is as good as it gets.
Stoudemire against Smith. Both loose. 4 on the clock.
What are you gonna do? Nope.
There's not clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Come on, boy, let's go.
Trailblazers leading by 15. Pass to Pippen. Now, here's Sabonis. Horry defending. Out to Smith. Run pass.
Help that.
Here's Houston now. Smith inside. He's against Stoudemire. Sabonis grabs the ball.
1 for 5.
All the way.
It's got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find
Hit
their
him with some
offense again?
goddamn.
Yeah, Pippen using those
Repeat
long
shit.
arms inside to get shots off.
You
Feels
see
like
that
no
MVP.
one can guard him down low.
They can use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Nice shot by Smith.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
What are you gonna do?
Here's Elijah. A piece of it, and he gets it back. And
Second chance points have really been an issue here defensively.
Passes it to Pippen.
Oh,
It's
shit.
taken away by Smith. The 19-foot shot. Sabonis grabs the ball. Sabonis has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
And Pippen there driving hard inside, has the height and athleticism to consistently get it done in the paint.
Smith against Stoudemire. Here's Ori. He's got 8. Just fine on the clock.
Block party.
Here's Elijah. Hakeem shot over 50% from the floor for his career, and he's around there right now. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Again, we saw these guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes, a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
So for the Rockets, Khalid's checked in for Ori. Gazelle comes in for Maxwell. And Brooks subbed in for Smith. He's trailed by 17. Here's Cassell. Over to a lane. Kelly. The shot still Cassell making a play. Cassell's got 4 assists now too.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you make this guy look good. And they just got burned.
Here's Bullard. That's a nice passing there by Houston. They get it back. Elijah. Nice work on the board. Staying off with the basket. Elijah's got 8 here in the quarter.
And look at it, a significant portion of their offense coming on those second chance opportunities.
Damn, they're coming in now, baby.
A big time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
To the paint, stolen by
Really?
Oh, what a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Cassell, and it's Houston with the under. Anthony with it. Ogden passes to O'Neal, and 2 free throws coming out by able to get that one to go with all the contact. Honoring college basketball coaches has been kind of hitting their scores, and you think that's so.
Well, obviously, coaching in college and coaching in the NBA are drastically different things. In college coaching, you're concerned about the eligibility of your young men. You've got to be recruiting the next crop, even while you're coaching your current roster. In the NBA, you can focus exclusively on coaching. You're not talking about recruiting. You're not having
Fucking foul.
grown men who have a desire to
Good
work
foul,
in the
Mark.
NBA. And I think so much of it doesn't necessarily mean success or failure whether you come from college or not. Success in the NBA is a multifaceted proposition, so I don't necessarily define it as, oh, this guy came from college, this guy came from the European leagues, this guy has been an NBA assistant. So many things go into a pair.
Good by Anthony.
When the defense totally lost track of him, he punishes them with a three-pointer. That's a bad decision.
Rockets trailed by 15. 131 Anthony with the block. Here we go, 1-on-1. Here's Shrimp. Misses the three. And so it's Houston with
Don't
it.
try, boy.
Here's
He
Ellie.
knew not to try.
Portland grabs the miss. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds in this game. Out to the wing. Down low. It's tipped. Out of bounds. Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Let's it go. Elijah grabs the miss. And it's Houston's ball.
What are you going to do? Yeah.
The Rockets with another miss. Cassell against Anthony. The 10-foot. That one good for
Good shot,
two.
Anthony.
Anthony's got his third bucket of the night.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Snatched up. Elijah. Nice D from Schroeder.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was
Let me get that.
tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
Fourth foul of the night. Now he needs to be smart, can't reach in and pick up something foolish.
The Rockets have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
Missed this one.
That's good for Cassell. And the Trailblazers ready to change here. Smith is checked in. And so Cassell. There's both of them.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all
You know,
over his
Bronson
body
pull him
language.
well.
And shot by Wells. No good. Here's Clark. Out to the right wing.
Damn, dude.
For Houston, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. And he knocks it out. He doesn't get the second one. And so is Pippen with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates, Greg. All about putting them in a position to score. That's great.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been evenly fought contest. Work is out there for Elijah. And there's Ellie. Then there's Ian Clark. And it's Cassell at the 1. That's the 5 for Houston right now. To the left wing. Here's Wells. On target from three-point range.
Still looking for his first triple. He had 3 at the plate.
Ellie passes to Cassell. Puts it up.
Nah, hell no.
And Houston again with the bucket.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Smith on the way. Over Cassell.
Okay.
High roll that time off the rim as that one falls. That's 12 points for Smith. Rockets trail by 12. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Bucket is good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time, Greg. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Hoffman. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting your best work, it obviously opens up major options at the offensive end. Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
In the game, Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
Sabonis. Olajuwon with the hook. And he's able to get it back. Now a timeout called by Houston. Maxwell comes in for Ian Clark, and Smith subbed in for Cassell. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well the Rockets coach had some words for his team during the timeout. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now. And we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything
Let
we've
that
got.
get down.
Ready?
He's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing
take care of the ball, fellas. That's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play can spark this group.
They're close to making the defense pay for the last coverage that time.
And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Ori.
That pass is about the location. Puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
For 3, Smith. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Smith the best to Thorpe.
Let's go.
Here's Elijah one.
Such a graceful play. Again, is right off the ground there for that rebound, and then the skill to send that one home. And he can do a lot more damage.
Pippen said he went the motherfucking MVP.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Smith against Stoudemire. The best to Maxwell. Over Smith. Misses off the right eye.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should we have moved it just one pass more?
Here's Stoudemire. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got 6 assists in the game. Elijah dishes to Smith.
Don't try. Don't try.
That's Elijah. It's deflected.
Told you.
And here's Stoudemire. Outside for Pippen. Over Ward.
That's us.
Pippen can't hit. He's trailed by 14 to the left side lane. Smith with a wide open look. Good out of Pippen.
And combining that great speed with a deft shooting touch, Kenny the Jet on point there from this.
Time call here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And he can tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit.
That's what I'm talking
Just
about.
let them get their legs back under.
Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Scottie
Yeah,
Pippen.
that move right
And he's
there.
played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Teams need contributions from everybody to win on the road, not just the starters. And he's done more than his share tonight. An outstanding performance. The Trailblazers leading by 11. Hooked away, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. And Smith
In there,
puts it
boy.
up deep. The Trailblazers rebound. Sabonis finds Grant.
Defense there. It's like a big man with a combination of elite speed and power.
The drive by
You
Smith.
see how they pull my nigga back like that? That was that bullshit.
Busts out the split move inside to get open for the
You get that, man.
The D had no chance.
The man has no part, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Here's Elijah one. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. It's Pippen with the drive. Count it. Pippen's got 20.
But when you allow good scores to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
And Greg, to me, this is simply stated, been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Pass to Ori.
He's not gonna do it.
1:03 left here in the fourth quarter.
Let's go, man.
Here's Pippen, and the slam dunk by Pippen.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork, GA. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
For three, Smith. No good that time. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Stoudemire. And the shot goes in.
Nice.
And the Trailblazers lead by 18.
And it's
Well,
over
you
with.
look up at the scoreboard, the time remaining, this game is effectively over.
Well, you have to appreciate the hard work that went into building this lead. They have been terrific all night. But the deep giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Kenny Smith.
How about that skill set that Stoudemire possesses? A lethal mix of speed and shooting. Love watching the Mighty Mouse play.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Jermaine O'Neal's checked in for Sabonis. Brown comes in for Smith. And Jones subbed in for Scottie Pippen. Brooks misses.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Back to Jones. Pass to Bullock. He kicks it to Brooks. From deep. And the miss. And so Portland takes this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.